Language development for each student. Here in CFBISD, our goal is focused on setting students up to achieve academic success through the development of language. When considering how to facilitate students' language development, we focus on building language through the increase of comprehensible input by elevating students' listening and reading skills. We also focus on setting students up by expressing their learning through the use of their productive language skills, which consists of speaking and writing. To do this work, we must intentionally move towards providing student-centered instruction. By doing so, we will be able to increase students' comprehensible input while continuing to facilitate students' productive struggle. As we plan and work towards achieving our T-test goals this year, we take into consideration that the more student-centered our actions are, the more effective we will be across all the T-test domains. As we intentionally work towards building students' listening skills in our classrooms, we must continue to set clear expectations and intentions for direct teacher instruction. Facilitating reflection and goal setting around student listening behaviors will also set students up not only for this language domain, but also academic success. When developing language through the use of reading-based skills, it is important that we set a purpose for the student-centered activities that we will be facilitating in our classrooms. One way to do this is to make the learning process visible through the use of visuals such as anchor charts and by giving students access to our thinking through the Think Out Louds as we model the work that complements the skills we are teaching. As we continue to develop students' academic language through speaking opportunities, it is crucial that we model and discuss the purpose of each speaking opportunity until all students are able to independently produce responses that demonstrate the mastery of the skill being learned. To support students' speaking skills in an academic setting, it is beneficial to provide sentence stems and word banks that will set students up for success in being able to discuss the content that is being studied in our classrooms. Finally, whether facilitating a quick write, a unit writing piece, or an exit ticket, we can support students' writing skills by providing exemplars of the work that is expected. By also modeling our decision-making throughout any writing process, we can model for students how to make their writing even better. Adding oral rehearsal time prior to all writing opportunities will allow students to generate ideas and revise their thinking based on peer feedback prior to attempting the writing task. Continuing to provide language support such as sentence stems will also support students with both having a starting point as well as pushing their thinking to be successful academically. Whether we are developing language in English or Spanish, instruction-centered classrooms, if we intentionally plan language-rich opportunities and work towards facilitating student-centered classrooms, we will give each student the opportunity to be successful regardless of what assessment will be utilized to assess their growth. Our goal at CFBISD is to be language-focused across all language and content classrooms.